Hello, greetings. Yeah, so sorry. I just went quite intense against the Shias, those religious scholars. I don't know how um, we were deceived and deceiving so many people. You know, our imams in Al-Kafi, they've spoken about misleading people, religious leaders, how strict they are on that, and religious scholars, and how biased, and, excuse me. So, like for example, you can see when you listen to Sachwala, that he's a really biased person. So, excuse me, oh God, sorry, excuse me, just having that, digesting this, what was in my mouth. Yeah, so these videos and all I'm doing are just my audio. Uh, so taking things from various people, much grateful to Rob Christian, Christian Prince, and others who are helping and sincerely working on this. You see, I have to expose this prophet because Islam itself, our Imams told us that misleading others, there's a double punishment, triple punishment on religious leaders and religious scholars. So if you have knowledge, and then if you, like, let's suppose if I find out something about Islam, and then, like now, I mean, before also, but we used to keep quiet. Why should we keep quiet? Because Islam tells us that misleaders will go to hell. There's a and the lowest place of hell. If you have knowledge and you mislead the person, deceptive, dishonestly, knowingly, you will be in the lowest abyss. So the same applies to Islam, and I realized I couldn't say this before properly, maybe. So, do you see? So taking it so slowly that years have gone by now, and how many people passed away being misled, and our religious scholars misled by this cult. The fear, like once I think my father told me, some religious scholar told him that we're really afraid of Fatima Zahra, the daughter of Prophet Muhammad. I don't know how they interpret the Shia alims, this verse, Surah Azab, verse 52. So I got a little bit angry and upset and acted funny. So whatever is going on the YouTube, my enemy might try to trap me again, or get me flip against that poor Kohram from Dystopia to Reason on his channel. And funny things like my mood, like I flip. Someone told me in London, a clairvoyant lady, had nothing to do with my family, nowhere near, South American or something. So she told me that someone who's jealous of your mother and father. God knows. So, um, so these people also who had come in 1980, married to my father's brothers, they also added to the disturbance, disturbing my um, birthday. And then the mother wanted to do black magic on me, and she told someone. She went to that person's house. And another person told me that this woman, now she's in Dubai, and so someone told me that this woman, she's quite witchy, like हम कहते हैं ना किसी बला की काली ज़बान जो वो बोलती है फिर वो हो जाता है. तो खैर हमें तो खुदा पे भरोसा था, ये बलाओं पे भरोसा नहीं था. ये इंसान है, मर जाएंगे, हम भी मरेंगे, वो भी मरेंगे. तो लेकिन ऐसा होता है कि I've experienced what they wanted happened. So even when things like, I didn't play dumb, but I should have been a little, on assumption, and I had to inference that this thing, I got separated because of, jealousy or someone's conspiracy, or Marion Williamson. So it's in Karachi American School, Marion Williamson had, this girl, older to me, she was in a senior. It's all about my Karachi American School cases on Facebook. I have a group, my old case, so who can help now? So I don't know who they used. And so it's very complicated. Right now I cannot talk about it. Anyways, these people, they had come, the newcomers. तो ये एक है, ये मासूमा और हुमा और रोया और फरियाल, शहनाज, इलाम. ये है. तो one bad fish, they say, in the pond spoils the whole pond of fish. So I've seen an Iranian person had come, girl, in my hostel. I've seen my mood change and things like that. So something happens. So the Kashmiris, Dr. Farozi Ahmad, and all this. And now as I was trying to rest because it was too much stress, there's this kind of a thing on my, like someone harassing me, a spirit of, and all this. So that they're mischief makers, and they don't want anyone's well-being. They're just selfish people who want their own. So I think this is, anyways, I'm not going to get intimidated. Whoever has planned to do this now, bring my enemy on YouTube. So I want to carry on with my own thing like I used to. They threatened to do jadoo on me and separate me from Mr. Sa. and all this. So yeah, I did become restless, and something happened to me, and I went to Miss Desar's place, and I told them I'm scared. I told her I'm scared. Like something bad is going to happen, like a premonition feeling. Should I leave Karachi American School? So these people were jealous or of my dressing. If I, how many clothes have I changed in one a birthday, and is this a wedding and all this. So these kind of people are, unfortunately, we have them. So I'm not going to be. I'll try not to be intimidated. Although they do whatever they do, it has an effect on me, and I had to come out on videos long time ago on my old channel, YouTube account, and I went through, like, there's still their case against Iqbal Sajwani and all this. So, and Huma, Roya, and all these people, Faryal, Shahnaz. So, really cruel people, really, what kind of people are they? So, yeah, so I suspect this person's channel, Yasmin Khan. Oh my God. And I don't have any agenda or anything. Like, I don't want you to become a Hindu, anything like this. I just, so my last video on that Surah Azab was quite intense, fierce and intense. So I've been checking. I don't have the Quran with me. If Surah Azab, Ayat 52, on the, like, no more is Prophet Muhammad are allowed to marry, exchange wives, and exchange women for other women. God knows what it is. And the beauty, well, even if the beauty pleases, like, please. So this is what Allama Madlisi had written, that it's not from the Umayyad. It's in the Quran, and this does not. And the Imams tell us that if anything we have written which goes against the Quran ayats, just, like the way, just reject those narrations of ours and do it in a way like you just, hit it. I mean, throw it against the wall. Even if their names are written on it. Like Abba Abdullah, has said this, that Prophet Muhammad never married for beauty, always for the welfare of those women who he married, whether they lost their fathers, brothers, husbands in the war, holy war, Islam, against these disbelievers. So Rad kar do, Rad means rejected, and you can even throw it against the wall. Even if our names are on it, our imams, true imams, who we considered true imams, have said this. So, beauty. This verse has popped out, and I can't remember if I ever read such a verse in Surah Azab. I can't remember. So I thought maybe, like online, but I downloaded the Quran from Play Store and found that this verse is there. so it escaped my full attention. I don't know. I thought maybe when I was reading it, but I don't remember reading it. But if I had read it, I thought maybe, this is for the companions and all. But I went through the multilingual Quran, and it's from like it's for Prophet Muhammad. So much grateful to Rob Christian. Recently today he came live. I also went there and I learned something new, how to take this verse properly. It's not glorify Allah, but that glorify Rasulullah. So how the Arabic should be written and how it is taken and who it's referring to. Like first it says Allah. So some Christians have made mistakes, like Rob Christian has made a mistake in the narration. It doesn't say enjoy, it says enjoins, like he allowed mutta, enjoins. So it's different from enjoying. Yani enjoins means allowed. So anyways, these mistakes are there, but then what I do is I went through the Quran ayat again with Rob Christian, and in Surah Fatha, it says, whatever the way Rob Christian has put it. So, and like glorify Allah, not Allah. It doesn't say. First, it says believe in Allah and Prophet and Muhammad, and then honor him and all this. I think it's the 9th verse. So, in Surah Fatha, I don't know how to pronounce that surah name. Okay, so glorify Muhammad. No, it doesn't say Muhammad, but it's like the way it is put. So now I got it. You see how deceptive this verse is? Like it says that we have to actually worship Prophet Muhammad. Ouch. So hopefully I I try not, because now I'm very weak. I'm not that Zara that I was long time ago. They weakened me. Ouch. Oh, my side. Oops, I shouldn't turn on my right side. Too much. Okay, so... Oh my God. Another thing I want to say is that I was a Shia and I don't have an agenda or anything. I just simply want the truth and to share the truth and to sharing my shock as a Shia. And, like what else, how shall I say this? My whole life is on open case. You can know what my father's name is. We have an Imam Barga in Dubai. It's called Hussaini Zara. I mean, that's my father's eldest brother's Imam Barga. So I'm not, if you check on online Google search, search engine, use a search engine, put Hussaini Zahra. It's in Dubai, Bar Dubai. Sajwani Imam Bar. So, see, I don't have an agenda of any kind. To save people free, we can do a different thing on that. If you would like to save yourselves, to be free, whatever you do, your personal thing, please just don't harm people. That's all I would wish to see. Whatever you do in your personal life, as long as, with your family, they agree with you, there should be this mutual agreement. That's your life. So don't encroach upon the rights of others. However, being a Shia Muslim, I don't mean to put myself up, like say, oh, I'm authentic, but this is not my thing. Abdullah Samir isn't, or Apostate Prophet isn't, but you might think that I'm not a true ex-Muslim or something, or I have an agenda, I want you to follow a Hindu religion or something like this. No, I don't want you to follow anything. I don't know. I'm discovering myself what this is. So getting out of Islam has been quite a tragedy, quite painful, quite shocking. How could so for me, truth, the way Miss Jissa taught me, my teacher. So now when it's very, very difficult, but she was alone and in Karachi, very principalized, I had family and I had money, my father's money, but still I felt it was so difficult to speak the truth in Karachi. So I had these problems, such a thing. So truth is very important, and leading another person with knowledge. The Quran and our Imams have said, I'll repeat this again, that even our religious scholars, they have to be very, on justice and all this. And not misleading people in any way otherwise. Our Shia Islam was very strict on this point. But now I'm questioning because this is quite shocking. You cannot, maybe you can imagine how shocking it is. That's why I have to expose these things and question, now share on social media. So I've risked my life here, and what is life without truth? And so what else? Hello, yeah. So I just shared a video also on from YouTube, trending video on 9/11. This Muslim lady, she's from America. She said that they're after Muslims, killing. So the Muslims have to save themselves, all the time. But I don't think she's been to Pakistan. So So it's, I'm not actually, I was, oh yeah, so sorry, there was accidentally I touched this button and my video stopped abruptly. So carrying on, I'm not, whatever America is doing or whoever is doing against Islam, that's, I'm not into that. This has nothing to do with 9/11 or anything like that. There's always been a fight against or a Cold War or a kind of this hatred or disliking for one, between a conflict between Sunnis and Shias. Put it succinctly and properly. And so I'm not into American thing against Islam that America is after Muslims. And another thing I wanted to say is that I don't know how to say this. Muslims might feel, or even some Americans might feel sorry for the Muslims. Oh, but the killing of the Shias ruthlessly. And Sunnis, so majority in Pakistan, they wouldn't even get up against, to stop this killing of Shias. So we don't have the proper, God knows what, it's increased, maybe a foreign agent or whatever it is, really. Okay, India, maybe put the Hindus, bring the Hindus and say, raw agents, Israel, America is after the Muslims. But the thing is that it doesn't change what's about this religion. It's a false religion. This is a false prophet. We didn't see it. And just recently I came across this man from America. I don't know. His hypocrisy came out on this live stream. He started to say things. First he was like, you're doing a good job, this and that, God knows. This Pakistani on Azad Grounds, ex-Muslim live stream today. My God, what a hypocrite. This person who came, who joined the live stream. So yes, you Pakistani are Pakistanis. I don't know what's going on. I mean, if I can't show you that video because I don't have, it could be copyrights issue. I haven't asked Azad Ground for permission, but my God, what is this going on? In America is in America. He came on live stream and it's really weird. Just see the Sunday gathering stream, live stream. Azad Ground, Xmas. And what else did I want to say? Oh, so I flipped against this person, Kohram, and God knows what's going on. Sorry, I cannot trust anyone now. Too much of hypocrisy is going on. I don't know who to trust. So into this, yeah, this is my favorite topic, to search for the truth and all this. So I am grateful to some people here, but I don't know to. I don't know. I'm really sorry again if you are innocent and you are not one of those hypocrites. But I hope you understand that I really don't understand Pakistani Punjabis. I can't trust a Pakistani. So these I can't anymore. So you just have to understand. I can't. So I tell myself, don't join them. Don't join the Indian ex-Muslims live streams. Don't join. Stay away from these Desi ex-Muslims, because what will you? So much. You can't really learn much. Go to the Christian to learn. Get information. And yeah, so I'll be cutting down on that. I really cannot understand this kind of hypocrisy coming from Pakistani Muslims. So dystopia to reason against Kohramji. He started to say things. I mean, they brought him in front screen full. They gave him the full screen. And then he started to change on them. This is a compulsive, this is some kind of Pakistani Muslim hypocrisy I don't understand. तो बेचारे कोहराम जी को बड़ा हो गया. And I want to apologize to Kohram ji. I don't know what happened to me. You can disagree with me, I can disagree with you. But I really went crazy against these people. I don't know what got over me. Some devil got the best of me. Or I'd like to take the blame. But no, that woman did say that it is not you. And they want, that malamati, self-blamer. Kind existence blames nobody but itself. So we have ourselves to blame. Should take responsibility. I've seen enough of blaming others and not in Muslims also. And so please don't. No abuse, but I can't help it because of voices. And please don't put words in my mouth. There's some a spirit, mind power, subconscious. So sometimes these things really do work. I wish the scientists would do some research on this. Because I've had these experiences where my voice has gone to my mother from London, traveled from London without telephone or anything. And exactly the way I called her. When I was in high fever, I couldn't get up. And they told me that in Dubai, the family had a bet that I would come back in 6 months. So then दुश्मन तुम्हारा ऐसे करे ना, हाँ नज़र तुम्हारी बेटी ने कर लिया या नहीं किया. Law, London. Okay, I can't talk. I have to go now. Try to make this video together, and then upload it. If even like I feel, just look at what the contents of this Islam, the Quran, and all. Don't look at who or what. Even if sometimes take the insults, and even tell yourself, what an idiot was I, what a fool, how much this religion has fooled me. So take it like that. And yes, call yourself an idiot. We really, Muhammad, that devil. I mean, how? Hussein. I mean, I still quiver at saying this. And Sajjad. Sayyidi Sajjad ne और जुल्म की जंजीरें. So yes, chances are that Prophet Muhammad went after some beautiful women. Chances are that he married for their beauty. Verse 52, Ayat Surah Azab 33 chapter in the Quran. But he could still marry so he was stopped from marrying, exchanging for more beauty, even if you find them. See, the reason behind his marriage was not only for the welfare, but also for beautiful women. I can't believe this. I still cannot believe it until I mean, Muslims would never want their Quran to be changed and something added. So no, all the Qurans I've checked have this beauty for, even if the beauty please thee, referring to Prophet Muhammad. But he can still marry those whom your right hands possess. And so, so you know this. And if any Shia thinks there's nothing wrong or wants to come in, this would be harassment. Put some comment there. Because there are some of these really, Shias who kind of nothing wrong. Nothing wrong in this verse where Prophet Muhammad allows, then you don't know your Quran. Nothing wrong in Surah Nur verse, Ayat 33. Those poor slave girls, first you get deceived. So please don't keep others in this deceptive religion, cult. Nothing wrong with Ayat Surah. Someone told me, nothing is wrong. What is wrong with Surah Noor Ayat 33. What is wrong with this? And do not compel your slave girls to prostitution. When, condition attached, they desire to protect their chastity in order to seek the frail goods of this world. What kind of okay, you're good of this frail good, huh? अरे ये देखिए ये कितना पागल कर दिया है प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद ये कुरान ने look dirty so a person would like and constrain not your bedmates to harlotry if they if if you ask me to I just might give my life Celine Dion song if you ask me to I just might prostitute myself. If so you people don't see, if you can't see anything wrong with slave girls being prostituted, there's a condition attached. You can't read the Quran properly. Please, please let me open the eyes of some of my Shias who would want to consider this, and I am unstoppable. Thank you so much.